Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Moviecast episode 706. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gast, joined by Corey Feinsod
Yo.
and Tony Korkanakis.
What's up?
What's up, guys? Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers. Mike should be joining us very shortly. He's having technical difficulties, so hopefully he pops on. We are live on Twitch right now, Tuesday night, starting at 8 o'clock. Please join us for these broadcasts. If you do miss these, all of our content is over on that YouTube thing. So, feel free to subscribe if you're watching this. We do appreciate your subscribers. And also give us a like and a comment. I love to talk to you guys. We will converse on here if you don't make these live. If you make the live broadcast, if not, we will talk to you guys over there.
Out of luck.
Yeah, out of luck. We don't care. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So what have we been up to? I got to sit down finally and watch a couple things. I didn't get to finish. I didn't watch the Kong movie yet. I want to watch that still, but I did watch Acolyte, which I was way behind on because the finale's tonight. Well, tomorrow for me. So I got caught up on that, and yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I feel like the series started off really high for me, and it's kind of tailed off for myself.
Really? Okay.
But I do like the villain a lot, and that's always a good thing. Like it, you know me and my villains. So I do like the villain is really well done. He's fantastic. But I just don't know this. We got the finale, and I don't know where this is going. You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just no direction.
I've heard about it is that
yeah.
it's the most interesting character is not the main character of the show.
Yes.
And they spend 2 episodes of these 8 episodes like in the same repeating the same, like the episodes are the same. They're just different perspective.
This was the Feast of Crows book. You know how that was done, and what the last book, the Dance with Dragons. This was the same thing right here. So this episode like 2 or 3 was from the view of the one side, and this was from episode 7, just spoiler, from the Jedi or something. Yeah, whatever it was. So you get the other opposite view, and you're like, okay, I already kind of filled this blank in. I don't need an episode dedicated 40 minutes to just spelling this out, especially when you are down to crunch time. You're done. The story's done next. You know what I mean? Like we don't ever get in a second season. I do think that the main characters, she plays the twins in the series. But I do feel like her character is kind of bland. I don't feel like there's enough interesting aspect. I mean, there's interesting aspects, don't get me wrong. I do like the stuff they've built for the main characters, but I don't feel like I'm attached to them at all. Like I feel like the other draw is better, like the villain, the other Jedi. There's there's stuff that draw you in more than these main characters, which that's the problem. That's that's the biggest gripe. So, but that's pretty much it. Besides some baseball stuff, I watched that. Oh, did anybody check out the anthem last night? The national anthem? Did you see the videos for this?
The drunk lady?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I assumed like Grammy Award winner. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining us. Hey, he's on. So, yeah, I mean, that was just I've heard Roseanne sing. Obviously, we heard that. Fergie, I guess, did a really bad job, but this was the most atrocious national anthem version I've ever seen sung in my life. So I just had to mention it on the podcast. I know we don't talk baseball on here, but it was a horrible national anthem. It's in the media.
Do you think she was really drunk, or is that just an excuse?
She has to have been. She has to have been. She's a Grammy nominee. Like, there's no way
that
she should have been that
mean
bad.
anything?
There's no way. There's no way,
Country
dude.
music, man.
There's no way.
She sounded drunk,
country singers
man.
can sing, yeah.
Sure,
they can. They can sing.
I don't need to.
Country's fine. I'm just saying, like, she sounded drunk. It's
So
train wreck.
Did you get wind of that, Tony, on your neck of the? I know you're not a baseball fan. Did you get? What's that?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was whatever.
Happens. Who cares? It's fucking baseball.
I know it's baseball, but it's national anthem. It was horrible.
Oh no, they ruined the national anthem. Oh my god.
I mean, it's pretty viral.
1 out of 1,000 games.
First of all, really about ruining the national anthem.
I never said ruined. I never said ruined. I just said it was the most horrendous version I've ever heard of.
Right. I'm just saying, who cares? Who fucking gives a shit?
It's all the social media.
How many times do they sing it a year?
I don't know. It was
a viral thing.
It led the news today. I mean, it led the news.
Yeah.
You can say who cares, but a lot of people do.
It's stupid news. It's like, okay, it's
I'm not
stupid
saying
news.
it's not
sure.
stupid news.
It's like the fucking Haktua girl. Who cares?
Yeah.
All right, Tony, what have you been up to?
What did I watch? Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Oh, how was it?
Pretty good, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to check it out.
I think we talked about it here, and I just forgot about it. And I was on Netflix, and it was the #1 movie there, and I was like, oh, this came out. So, yeah, I split it in half over 2 days, and for the best and the worst of, 90s action movies. I mean, it really fits, right? Like, it
kind of picked right up.
Yeah, it just picks right up. It doesn't feel like too out of place or anything like that. It doesn't feel like, just it's awkward or anything like that. And it's got a decent story, and it's not as serious as like a lot of action movies these days where it's just ridiculous, death-defying, over the top, like shenanigans.
Fast and
like
Furious,
Fast. I was going to
whatever.
quote that. I was like, Fast and Furious, where everyone's basically like a a Captain
Superhero.
America level,
Superheroes. Yeah.
So it was refreshing to see, and
Good. Those always have been, like they've always been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Lethal Weapons and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so if you're a fan of those, you got Netflix. Definitely.
I always
watching it.
Good. I always enjoyed those movies. My dad's a huge fan, so I kind of want to get him over my house here. We'll probably watch that soon.
Yeah, absolutely. If you like the old ones, he'll like this one.
He doesn't like a lot of movies. He's a Bad Boys fan, and I think this is about it for his movie, The Range.
Well, he's feasting right now.
Exactly.
I mean,
Oh yeah. He saw Bad Boys last week for it's like his 5th movie I've ever know of that he's watched.
Oh
and
wow!
So,
He went to the movies to see it. That's
he went to the movies. I mean, 5th movie in the theaters, because he never went to the movies when we were kids. It was my mom bringing us all the time. My dad hated going to the movies. So getting him to the theater is a huge step, but this is easier because he's at home. So I'll have him over and we'll watch it. That's cool.
No, I mean Eddie Murphy's on.
The return tour.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, Shrek last
week.
He
hasn't aged either.
he looks great. He looks fantastic. They did the side by side for that cast. It's amazing how much everybody else aged like crazy, and he's looking pretty similar.
Like obviously he's older now, but you look at him, you're like, okay, you're pretty good.
Could have been like
looking great. He's got.
Yeah, could have been.
How old is he now?
He's got to be in like late 50s, 60. But like I said, like he doesn't look 20 years older.
He is. He's 63.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the other people that are returning, you're like, oh well.
Yeah, they're 60s, 70s, 70s. So yeah, it. But cool. That's great to hear. Anything else?
Anime.
Okay. No. I usually don't ask you to follow up, but I made sure I did it.
No, I watched. Was Kaiju number 8 because Corey mentioned it last week. I was like, oh yeah, that's on my list, so I made sure to watch it, and that's great.
Yeah, that's good.
Kind of unfortunate. It's like 10 episodes or 13, whatever it is, because like one core.
Short, 12 episodes. I think, yeah.
So it's like, oh shit. So I'm like, well, yeah, I might just read the manga now because the anime's gonna get the.
That's what I'm doing with Hell's Paradise. It's like, well, just might as well. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Is like I like Tower of God starting up again finally, and it's like, oh, it's been so long. I've been kind of going through that.
It was a hard thing to do, yeah.
The manga too, so it just takes so long for stuff to come out sometimes. And then on the verse end, it's like things just don't like you finish it before and you get all this filler, so it's like you never time it right.
Yep. And then My Adventures of Superman. I think it's close to the season finale or something like that. But
cool. I just been pretty just queued that up. That reminds me, Mike. Did you check out the Crisis on Infinite Earths yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so you're gonna love this. I'm gonna bring this news up right now. Max. It's on Max. There's 2 other parts. Part 3 just came out. This is 100% the last work of Kevin Conroy. It's. I saw the may not want to look it up online, but I got to see his final lines, and it's so it's so perfect. It's just amazing. They obviously didn't know they were recording his final lines, but it just works as a finish. For also the Joker, Mark Hamill is in this as well. So their last performances, unless they convince Mark Hamill.
A part 3 that they have the 2 other parts already.
Yeah, the 2 parts are on there because I went on last night to queue them up because that's what he was just reminding me. I queued up a bunch of stuff to watch. Superman, My Adventures of Superman is one of those series I forgot to add to my queue to look it up on Max because I'm currently subscribed to that group. But yeah, so I queued the first 2 parts up, and I guess part 3 came today, and so it looks it's got the art style that you want. It's your art style, Mike. It's got it. So it's all universes. That's why. So I don't know the story for Crisis on Infinite Earths. I actually don't. So I know it's a very famous storyline, but
famous or infamous?
Isn't it? Or infamous? I don't know, but I know it's very. I know the name, so it's got to be something.
How some comic news. Apparently, DC's less than half of Marvel's comic, however they rank that, and they're just like a needle ahead of Image or something like that. And it's like, like is Image going to be number 2 all of a sudden? Like that's crazy.
It could be. I gotta say, like Marvel's subscription thing is really, really worth it if you really want to get in some comic book stuff. Like there's a good value. It's like $10 a month, and the library's huge. Yeah. Like it's absolutely huge.
Yeah, with comics being $5 a month, I mean, you got to read.
Oh yeah, to get yeah. That's true. So that's it. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. That the Marvel value. I don't know what DC's doing on their end if they do the same thing, but I think they partner with somebody. It's not direct, and I think Marvel doing it directly helps them. So obviously, but cool. All right, Mike, what have you been watching?
The only thing I really did was I rewatched The Room.
Oh,
that's what I did.
You like that movie? You love that movie.
Yeah, it's always a fun new experience each time you pick up little details about how crazy it is. That's it.
Corey?
Oh, just more animes. So
cool. We're getting close. We are getting close to Deadpool. I can't believe it. Matt my brother just texted me. He's like, "When were you going to see it?" I'm like, "Oh, the 26th." And I had to look. I'm like, "Holy shit, that's next week." That's next week.
I have to watch Deadpool 2 soon.
What's that?
Yes. Gonna have to watch Deadpool 2 soon.
Yeah, you owe it to yourself. I mean, seriously, like
5 years.
Yeah, I mean, like Mike, like
yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come
on. You got to do it.
If you're gonna do it, might as well watch X-Men and the original X-Men.
Oh yeah, Logan. Do the run.
What I was going to do actually is I was going to play the X-Men Origins game.
That has nothing to do with the movies, even though it has to do with the movies.
That is the movie.
No, it's
a better version of that movie.
Yeah, but it'll take you longer.
Yeah, but I'll enjoy it more.
But then you won't be able to watch that. You'll miss Deadpool 2.
I don't really. We'll see.
I wonder how much Deadpool 2 is going to
matter
into this. Yeah.
This should be big because it ended like this, didn't it? So I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember Deadpool 2 myself so much. Maybe I should refresh.
We got another teaser today too.
Oh, did we? Cool.
I'm not watching any more of those.
I'm good. I'm good at this point. Enough. All right, let's move. Box office. Let's see. Well, what happened last week? Anything good?
Anything fun? Me, probably. I don't know.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Weekend box office totals.
Despicable Me is the third highest movie this year right now.
Killing it. Yeah, absolutely killing it. So, Despicable Me 43.5 million, a 41% drop, which is awesome. 210 domestic now for that movie. Let's see. Long Legs was number 2 at 22 million. I don't even know what that is.
It's a horror film.
Oh, okay. Inside Out 2.
What's crazy is there was like a theater somewhere that they had to evacuate because they were like tracking a killer.
Is that the one about the... Oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Inside Out 2. Can it make 600 domestic? It's at 571.8.
574.
It's at 574 now. Over the weekend, it did 571 total. So I'm looking at weekend totals. It did 20 million almost last weekend. So a 34% drop, guys.
It's still in 4,000 theaters.
Yeah, it could probably like that.
It could do it. It could do it.
I mean, it's been strangely resilient, even though Despicable Me 4 has come out, and it probably has another month in theaters just because it's summer break. So I get like that.
Kids are feasting on movies right now, right?
You got it.
They are. They got 2 great ones out there, Despicable Me and that. And then, meanwhile, I mean, A Quiet Place, day 1, 11.3 million. It's up to 115 domestic. That's impressive for A Quiet Place, considering. Like, I think that's pretty impressive. Like, I don't think the first 2 did nearly that, did they? I mean, they did it. I know they did very well on digital streaming. I know that, but I thought that they did worse. But so yeah, I mean, Fly Me to the Moon is number 5. That's your top 5 box office. Bad Boys just missed number 5. Well, not just. It's number 5. Cool. Like I said, coming up, nothing really next week, but this week.
Is it
that you're
Twisters
listening to
this
this.
week? Or...
Oh, it is Twisters. It is Twisters this week. I'm sorry.
Twisters.
I forgot about Twisters.
Exciting.
Yeah. Yep. You are right. Yeah. So that's. We talked. Did we mention this last week? I think we did. I was kind of interested in this one. So
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
See what's bring back this nostalgia.
Are you gonna see it or in the theater?
I
Possibly.
maybe
Okay.
if I get some free time, but I don't know. I maybe I am free this Friday. I was gonna play. I haven't really gotten to play so much video games yet, so I was gonna play some Final Fantasy. So I'll probably do that instead. There's more priority for me, so probably skip Twisters. It's the right call. Oh, cool. All right, let's get into the news, and we'll move on here. Let's see. This news going on this week. Last week, I think right after the podcast, or right the next morning, was Severance. Had a nice teaser trailer. If you guys don't know what Severance is, it's on Apple TV Plus. There's some great content on that platform that nobody knows about. They do really bad, like, just getting it out there, in my opinion. I feel like, like they just don't get it out there. Yeah. Which is good for them. It doesn't cost them any money, and they're making money on, I guess, on the programming. So the first trailer dropped last week. Unfortunately, January 17th release for this season. But exciting because I absolutely loved the first season, and nervous as well because you hope that they continue it. Like, you know what I mean? That vibe.
And it's always interesting to see, like, because that's one of those shows you don't really want to go in knowing anything about it. And so then going into season 2, it's like, well, now you have
it's the Lost effect. It's the Lost effect. Yeah. Mike, you would enjoy this show 100%. I don't know if you'll ever watch it, but you should watch. It's a great show. You would enjoy this show. It's a mind twist kind of thing. Mind twist.
You don't want to know. Just go into it as with little information as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's a mind twist show. So I think you'd enjoy it. If you didn't, if you could somehow watch one episode, the first episode.
It doesn't matter if you think he'd enjoy it or not. He doesn't watch stuff.
I'm trying to get him in there. I think he would too.
You think he's gonna watch a blind show?
He's got to give a chance. You know what I mean? Give it a chance. You talk about The Room. You talk about The Room. I know, but like this one, I think you'd enjoy this.
Oh, by the way, Quiet Place Day 1 is outpacing Quiet Place Part 2 by 6 million.
Oh, only 6 million. Okay, good. Thanks for looking that up.
All right, just on the front page of
there we go. Yeah, so that's January 17th once again for Severance season 2. Let's see, we got Netflix content, more Netflix content coming. AMC shows are coming to Netflix as part of a new deal between the network and the streamer. So you got Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, Anne Rice's Interview with a Vampire, Fear the Walking Dead's going over there. It's funny because they have AMC Plus, don't they?
AMC?
Yeah.
I haven't paid attention to that kind of stuff in a while. It's like
I know.
So I don't know. But what's more interesting to me is Netflix is just pulling all these. It's like, oh, it seems like you're having a little bit of a
stones again.
Yeah, it's like,
where did that bring you?
You're having a little bit of a tough time. Maybe we can
live with your own failure.
help you out there.
Back to
me. Yep. No, it's
Yeah.
pretty. Like that's to me is more interesting. It's like, oh, you're struggling? Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, because I mean, what we had Max, Sony, AMC. Is there anybody that they're? I mean, Disney content's been on there too.
Yeah, they had gotten to Disney stuff. Yeah.
Paramount? I don't know if any Paramount's been on there.
I don't think I've seen Paramount yet, but Paramount's shopping, so.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just a matter of time, right?
Yeah. We might see that very, very soon, because it seems like Netflix is buying. Amazon's buying too, though. So we'll see. But,
yeah, maybe Amazon. Amazon's probably. I don't think there's been Amazon content on Netflix.
They partner with these. It's amazing what Amazon does with these companies. They partner with they get Paramount, like you get like 3 months at discounted rate, but subscribe through Amazon, so they get a piece of the pie. It's unbelievable what they can pull.
30% cut. So
yeah, piece of the pie. All right, let's talk about Warner Brothers because they have Warner Brothers Discovery is starting a whole new round of layoffs as we talk about places struggling like Paramount. But they were trying to merge with Paramount, weren't they? Or was it was them, Max and Paramount, and that fell through. So now apparently they're doing another round of layoffs. This is reported by Deadline. Not much. The amount's not 100% known yet, right? We haven't gotten that number, but people are being informed today and throughout the week, so we'll know by the end of the week what the amount
I
is.
thought
But
they only said like 1,000. No.
I don't think I have that in. Do I have that in here? No. 800 people earlier this year.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Around this week comes after a round of 100 people were laid off. Or Warner Brothers said that about 2.9% of its 3,500 workforce where it was impacted. It's still happening. Yeah, they don't have a number 100% yet, so it's still unfolding. It's up to 1,000 now.
Yeah. Okay.
So
there you go. I know. I thought I read 1,000.
it's up to 1,000 now. If you do the math together, it's 1,000. So there'll be more and more. But unfortunately, Warner Brothers overspent and spent stupidly. That's pretty much it. I mean, and Discovery didn't do it better.
Been doing that. That's weird.
Well, don't forget, Discovery was a separate entity because they both spent stupidly. They merged, which is just like
it makes sense, right? You consolidate your debt, and now you're just in bigger debt.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, we're gonna consolidate, but keep everybody the same. Everybody runs the same because those people didn't make mistakes. It's the lower workforce that made the mistakes. Clearly,
I also don't even know how not even like DC, but like I don't know how you save this company at this point anymore. Like,
I don't know. Superman.
No. Superman alone would not be able to do that. Like we're talking Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's not even going to do it.
Yeah,
Harry Potter series.
I kind of question. I mean, I know we had Hogwarts Legacy last year, but I question how a new like remake series of that would do, like in terms of like popularity.
I mean, fandom's still there. Like, the fandom's still there. Yeah.
House of Dragons, I guess, is still popular, but like.
Yeah, but I'm shocked at how popular House of Dragons is.
Me too. Actually. Me too. With how much anger there is for Martin these days with not finishing his books, like, and he's like 74 now too, right? He's like, I was reading, I think he's 74. George R. R. Martin.
He's not. He wasn't a young man when we were waiting, and we've been waiting for
still waiting. What are you talking
2 decades.
I changed 2 jobs in between his books. The last book series, and this book. Yeah. So I don't know. He takes forever, but all right. What else we have here? Warner Brothers. We have Netflix. Oh, we have the trailer. We have the trailer for Captain America: Brave New World last week came out. So
a lot of interesting stuff in there.
Hey, look, I think it looks good. Like, and I wasn't very interested in this movie whatsoever. Really, I was like, not to say I wasn't going to go watch it because it's Marvel, and I'll admit I'm obviously a big fan. I probably would see it, but I didn't have it as high up on my radar. But I think it's got, like you guys said, I think you were talking on our Discord chat, was very Winter Soldier vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you got. Like, don't know what's going on.
A little bit of an espionage.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. You guys are right. I mean, what did you guys think? I thought it was a pretty good teaser trailer. And I don't know, Mike, did you check it out? Harrison Ford.
Yeah, it's all right.
Harrison Ford, I think it was interesting. A good little dig, not necessarily a dig, but like just a joke there to address
mustache.
The change looks good or whatever. Like
that's what they did with the roadie.
Right. Yeah. It's me. I'm here. Deal with it.
Yeah, I do think it was funny to put that right in the trailer. But just get it out of the way.
Yeah. But it's also like in because they would have kept William Hurt if he was.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. So.
And he was great, and so I'm excited to see what they do here. And yes, I completely agree. Like I was not too interested. Like Anthony Mackie, we talked about this. The Falcon Winter Soldier show really fell flat, right?
Yeah,
it did not.
I doubted his ability to just carry it, but he looks good. This looks
really
good.
Yeah, the trailer made this look better. And again, we can't, who knows? We've been duped by trailers before.
Yeah. I mean, the people that edit trailers.
Trailer's job is.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Marvel. Particularly, I mean Disney in general, right? They know how to generally cut trailers very well done.
Yeah,
right?
And we're getting a good insight of what the themes and the tone of this film is from this trailer, from what I'm seeing. And so, based off of that, I'm excited what they're doing here, and obviously the ending and the music in this was very well done too. I thought it was very spy espionage-esque, and then at the end there with the Red Hulk was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see that, right? Because I know Corey, you're a big Hulk fan, and I think it can go without saying that Hulk has been kind of ups and downs, kind of just there, throughout the MCU, right? Just kind of as a name. But it'll be interesting to see what a Hulk, not the Hulk, Unleashed kind of can do, right, in that kind of capacity. Because I mean, you'd like to think that they're big threats and stuff like that, and Sam as Captain America's not as
got one right there, Red Hulk.
Yeah, he's not as powerful as Steve.
Do you think he takes some serum?
Who?
Sam.
No,
he goes. He's clean, juiced up.
No, nope. I think that's his thing. I think that's what they're going for.
What kind of message does that send if it's like,
hey,
boys and girls, I'm Captain America. Watch me juice up.
That's why I'm asking. I'm like, wait a second, because he's like going up against some of these threats. Red Hulk is no slouch. Obviously, he's the Hulk, and then I'm assuming because in the trailer they showed the guy who was the original Captain America beating people up and being super strong there. So it's like, so now it's all about the tech with him. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll see. It looks February, right?
It'll be interesting. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, February. Yeah, it's February 5th.
And,
February 5th.
Not to spoil anything, but given the political climate right now, I thought it was also kind of like,
Yeah, I know. Seriously,
timing,
there was a assassination attempt on a president. When this, right after this trailer hits, there's some stuff in the news. I was like, what the heck? What is happening here? And then because even Falcon Winter Soldier had to change their entire plot line, right? We got whole rewrites because of the stuff going on in the real world.
That's right. I forgot they had to do that. Yeah, because of the virus. Yeah. So, yeah, that's true. That may have messed that whole show up. That may have done that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, you had a vision for what this was, and then you had to, 11th hour.
You had to lean on not as strong characters that you had to. So yeah, we'll see. February looks interesting. If you haven't checked the trailer out, check it out. Cool. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for the news. Got it all. That's going to wrap up the Gamecast, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, we are live on Twitch Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock. Please join us for these. Chat with us while we're on here. If not, YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button. We do appreciate it, guys. We will see you over on the Gamecast. We are out.